Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a video titled What German Prisons Do Differently. First of all, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. This is a channel created just for me and the Germans. So I do reactions here, and once I hit 10,000 subscribers, my aim is to visit Germany and experience Germany and share that with you guys. So please do subscribe and leave a like on this video. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. You can click the link that I will provide in the comment section. And once you click that link, I'll actually react to the video that you guys suggested. And yeah, we're going to be checking out this video right now. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into it.
American prisons are toxic places.
I won't disagree.
When you walk into them, you are immediately bombarded by the smell, by the noise, by the lack of color on the walls. There is a dearth of life in the eyes of the people who are incarcerated, the people that work in the prisons. There's little grass or trees, very little plant life. This is just what the absence of life and joy can be. So we went to Germany to understand how you can do things differently. They've taken the structures, the architecture around prisons, and they've modified them and changed the people inside them. They run their prisons based in human dignity and organized around the principle of normalization, that prisons should replicate the outside community as much as possible. They learn that this job is about...
I know that ain't a kitchen. Was it a kitchen or was it a washroom? I think it was a kitchen. But listen, I'm always two-sided tape when it comes to prison. Why? Because I'm always thinking about comfort, being too comfortable, right? Because comfort equals complacent, right? And being complacent kind of allows you to not, understand or take what you've done seriously. So it's always a tough situation. And in my humble opinion, it should always be a balance of, there should be a sense of, punishment rather than just comfort, obviously. And some I just think goes way too far. But however, I think some prisons are very much deserving of that. Let me give an example. I think if somebody is going into prison for, let's say, stealing, armed robbery is a little bit high, but I'm still gonna say, armed robbery, stealing, car theft, stuff like that. Minor things that didn't end any life. Right. I think those things should be the ones that are not put in severe, what you'd say, punishment. Do the same time, but not severe punishment. However, the ones who take lives, rape, murder, anything of the sort of high level of criminal activity should be punished as such. I don't think a drug dealer who caused like about 10 people to, be throwing up and doing all kinds of dumb stuff, losing their minds, should just be sitting in prison living, a casual life. That's how I feel. However, if you're, selling weed, something light drugs, I think that is something that you can actually, think about that and actually give that person a more lenient of a stay while doing the sentence, right? So y'all can let me know what y'all think, if you agree or disagree.
And organized around the principle of normalization, that prisons should replicate the outside community as much as possible. They learn that this job is about relationships, and that relational safety is just as important as the security of the building.
There's life, people aren't afraid for their safety. We saw young people laying on the courtyard, completely comfortable with each other. You would never see that in an American prison.
We saw young people hanging out with correctional officers without the fear of surveillance. Young people and correctional officers playing soccer.
You walk into someone's room and you can learn so much about them. They've got posters on the wall of their heroes and
ain't nothing wrong with that.
You've got TVs and you've got lighters on the table because they're smoking. It's very, very different. One of the things that was so striking was walking through a prison compound and you see trees and water and swans.
It's what human dignity smells like, looks like, and feels like. And this was in a maximum security prison in Germany. It tells us you can do this a different way. Our experiment with mass incarceration has created a uniquely American phenomenon that has prisons warehousing millions of people far away from their families and communities. It has not worked. It has not made us safer. But we can learn from other countries, like Germany, where they have systems designed around human dignity.
I personally, wait, you're not finished, man.
Restorative justice that ensure accountability and everyone is safer, happier, and healthier. And we can restore the promise of American justice.
See, I agree with a lot of all of this. Don't get it wrong now. Like, I totally believe that prisons or jail or whatever, I don't know the difference between them, really. Like, I always mix them up, but I don't really know the difference. Like, I've never had a family member, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know about all that. Just saying, but whatever. The whole point is, I personally believe that you have to have a level of a level and a degree to the intensity of the housing of these convicts, right? Why? Because if I am a freaking mass shooter, the hell I'm sitting in a nice ass building for? That ain't cool. That ain't right. Because all these families who are mourning, they're looking at you sitting in that place chilling. Nah, bro, you got to get locked up in a cell, and you just cannot be living a normal life. You don't deserve to live a normal life, right? Besides, a person like that is gonna and should actually be in prison for a darn long time, right? So because they're gonna automatically be in there for a long time, why give them a comfortable like life setting? I don't agree with that. However, people, like, there's a lot of people in America who are in prison for not paying a bill, not doing this, expired tags on a vehicle, stuff like that, weed charges, stuff like that, stuff that are not even supposed to be a criminal offense to that high degree, right? Those people, I can get that. They don't deserve to be in the prison with the other type of dudes, right? Because you're just corrupting those people. Because they not bad like that. They just, incapable of, not smoking weed and doing something that is illegal in the country or the state, right? So I definitely agree with this to an extent, but I don't think it is something that should be full swing all across the board. Everybody who commits a crime gets the same bloody treatment. Heck no, I don't think that's fair. And y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And yeah, we can talk about that. But for now, guys, I'm out of here. So thank you for watching. Peace.